Okay, so I'm about to make a video that I was gonna make noon 3 days ago, and I'm currently in a game of Siege, making waffles and a snack for Vincent. So, wish me luck with this video. So, I'm thinking of reading my book again, because I didn't hit last time, and maybe won't hit again, but it's a choose your own adventure type of book, so I'm gonna read until the first choice, and then you vote in the comments which choice you would choose, and then I'll keep reading from that choice next video. Sound good? Okay. I'm gonna play this game, eat this waffle, and then start doing it. Okay, so I'm not saying that this book is any good, but I did write it, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna publish it because I've been working on it since 2019, and I take very long breaks. So I'm gonna start reading it for you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And if not, then I don't know, downvote. Okay, let's see. Oh, hang on. I forgot that I started the fireplace and then I still wearing so much clothes. Okay. I'm just gonna find it. Okay, I'm just gonna start reading. The rain, I can hear it, she says. You can hear what? The rain. I can hear the rain. It's time. Then there's a pause, and then, where am I? Sarah spoke out loud to herself, realizing she was alone. Alone and in a cramped space, she couldn't even stretch her legs properly. As she was getting herself into standing position in order to properly examine the space, she bumped her head on what could only be called a ceiling. Ouch, she exclaimed, as she fell to her knees, touching her head and expecting to find a bump or at least a painful bruise. She realized her head was covered in a helmet of sorts. Confused, bewildered, and now in pain, Sarah attempted to stretch out her arms. She could touch every wall. This is when panic started to set in. She could feel her heart beating really hard. There is no time to panic. I will be fine. I just need to... I need some more information. She started feeling around. The walls were slippery and round. From what she could feel around the room, there was no edge. It was all in one piece, kind of like being on the inside of a marble. Am I inside of a marble? Shaking her head. A marble made out of material only a serial killer or alien would own? Shaking her head again, and trying her best to laugh it off. It was good she was alone. Even Sarah herself didn't find her laugh believable. At least she still had her crude sense of humor. That was a relief. In an attempt... Sorry, I'll eat this and then read. It's been a very long time since I read this, so that's probably why my reading is so bad, and I don't read out loud very often. Okay, you want a piece? In an attempt not to panic, Sarah started thinking about relativity and how in this space she could be any size because there is nothing to compare it to. She could have been shrunken down to the size of an ant or even smaller. Was that even possible? She muttered to herself, obviously not expecting an answer. You talking to me? Sarah fell sideways and ended up in a fairly strange position. What was that? Shouldn't you be asking who? Haha, just kidding. So how's your day going so far? In realizing she was either going mad, talking to God, or whatever this was, she tried to shake it off and stumbled ahead with a polite answer. Fine, thanks. And what about yourself? That was rather unconvincing. Are you sure you're fine? This time, there was a distinct glib undertone to whatever or whomever she was having this conversation with. Maybe she really was losing it. Hello? You still there? Yes? Haha, I know. I just thought I might have scared you a little. You asked me about relativity, so let's get back on that topic, if you still want my input, of course. The voice changed a bit. In a tone, Sarah found this comforting. If only she knew this wasn't gonna last, nor be retained. Yes, I do. But first, can you tell me who or what you are? And maybe give me a hint on whether or not I'm about to get killed by some aliens or something. Sure. So here's the gist. You're currently traveling through the void in, how do I put this in terms you might understand, in a transportation pod. And I am, well, that one is a bit more tricky to explain in your terms. Just call me Ed for now. How about that, eh? I like that. Ed. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Oh no, sorry, I'm still up. I like that. I like that. Ed. Sounds cool, doesn't it? I wish I had thought about that earlier. Ed. Okay, hold on there. That was a lot of information in a span of 7.5 seconds. I didn't read it that fast, but whatever. Oh, I forgot to tell you this, but you will not be able to remember any of this upon arrival at all, so no need to listen to me really. However, I do enjoy the company and the casual conversation. I've actually been kind of lonely lately, and it's nice to have someone to talk to. Anyways, where was I? You said something about the void and then launched into another monologue telling me I will not be able to. Sarah once again was rudely interrupted by Ed. Yeah, the void. That's what I was on about. You see, or no, I guess you don't. But you understand that in between space and time, there is still something. I call it the void because it's void. You know what I mean? Let's get back into why I will not remember anything and also where the heck am I going? Oh yeah, that. I must have forgotten the standard protocol. Haven't really had anyone to speak to in a while, so I got a bit overexcited, I guess. My bad. Not that it really matters though, but I think I'm supposed to prevent you having a panic attack. Is that what's happening right now? You seem to have increased heart rate and breathing problems. Okay, that's on me. Should I remember the protocol? No need to worry, just calm down. Is it working? No, Sarah screamed in between heavy breaths. Ed tells her a joke. Oh, you want to know the joke? Fine. It went something like this. All the fat nerds in school dreamt of becoming quantum physicists. Then they grew up and became runners and dietitians instead. Not the funniest joke, but at least it was and will be original. That seemed to have lightened the mood ever so slightly, so let me get in a few answers to your questions. First of all, you came here deliberately, so even if you can't remember from where or why, you were meant to come here. Secondly, your memory loss is only temporary, and so your memory from before could come back. It should come back. When you get to where you're going, however, this conversation with me, because we are in the actual void, is impossible for the human mind to retain. How was that? Wow, I must say, I feel like I really knocked that old protocol right out the park. Yeah, good on you, but I'm still freaking the freak out over here. Sarah complimented with a whirlwind of sarcasm in her voice. Oh, I know. How is that? Better? What did you do? Nothing for you to worry about. Any more questions? Or actually, it looks like it's time for your arrival. Good luck. Hope to see you again soon. But... And here is the first diversion in this book where you can choose either A, finish your thought and try to get some more information, or B, let go and brace for what's about to happen. So I guess that's the first part of this, and you guys tell me in the comments which of these steps you want me to keep reading, A or B, and I'll see you next time. Also, if you would prefer to just read this on your own, tell me that too in the comments, because then maybe it'll give me motivation to actually finish editing and, I don't know, either publish or upload this whole book somewhere. So please tell me. Anyways, bye.